Lions are the only cats that live in groups. A group or pride can be up to 30 lions depending on how much food and water is available. Female lions are the main hunters. While they're out looking for food, the males guard the pride's territory and their young. A lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. Lions' scent mark their territory using their urine to create a border. Tiger cubs are born blind and only half of the cubs survive. The newborn cubs can't see anything, they only follow the scent of their mother. Since they are born blind and can't keep up, most of them die of hunger or cold. Tigers love to swim and play in the water. Unlike the domestic cats, its larger version enjoy spending time in the water and they love to swim for hours. The life expectancy of tigers is between 20 to 25 years whether they are kept in captivity or in the wild. Tigers can also mate with other big cats. For example, if a male tiger mates with a female lion, the hybrid-born animal is known as tigon. Tigers have antiseptic saliva. They tend to lick their bruises in order to prevent any infections. Tigers can sprint at over 60 kilometers per hour, but it is only possible for short distances. Even if you shave off the fur of tigers, you would still see the stripes on their skin. Due to their stripe camouflage, they hide behind thick bushes and attack their victim from behind. The cheetah is the only member of the cat family that doesn't possess the capability to fully retract its claws. Cheetahs have long black lines that run down their face from their eyes to their mouth, called malar stripes, or malar marks. Malar marks are an adaptation for deflecting the brightest sunlight off the horizon or the wide-open savannas, allowing them to see better in the daylight. Cheetahs are considered crepuscular hunters, meaning they hunt at dawn and dusk. Cheetahs are most active during the daytime mainly because when you hunt by sight and speed, you need to be able to see well to do it. In some regions, cheetahs are active at night, especially during the extra light of a full moon. A cheetah's tail acts as a rudder. Prey has little chance of outrunning a cheetah in a straight line. They change direction often, twisting, turning and jumping to make their getaway. Cheetahs can easily go 4 days without water and survive up to 10 days without it. This doesn't mean that they don't get any liquids at all. Cheetahs will draw water from the animals they hunt, kill, and eat. Another one of the adaptations the cheetah has for speed is its extremely flexible spine. Other cats' spines do not have the same flexibility as that of the cheetah. Most leopards are light-colored and have dark spots on their fur. These spots are called rosettes because their shape is similar to that of a rose. They can be found in various places around the world. Leopards are fast felines and can run at up to 58 kilometers per hour. They are very solitary and spend most of their time alone. They each have their own territory and leave scratches on trees and urine scent marks to warn other leopards to stay away. Males and females will cross territories, but only to mate. Leopards are skilled climbers and like to rest in the branches of trees during the day. They are strong beasts and can carry their heavy prey up into the trees so that scavengers don't steal their meal. Leopards are active at night when they venture out in search for food. They mostly spend their days resting, camouflaged in the trees or hiding in caves. Female leopards give birth any time of the year. When they do, they usually give birth to 2 or 3 cubs. Mothers stay with their cubs until they are about 2 years old, when they are old enough to hunt and take care of themselves. Elephants are the world's largest land mammals. Elephants are herbivores. They eat fruits, grass, roots, and tree bark. Elephants groom themselves by using their trunks to throw mud or water over their bodies. This keeps them cool during hot weather. They can communicate with low-frequency sounds that the human ears cannot ordinarily pick up. They use the tusks on either side of their face to forage food. Mammals are known for having body hair, and elephants are no exception, even if they look bald all over. The skin of elephants ranges from grayish to brown colors. Elephants have a very long nose, which we call a trunk, formed by a fusion of the nose and upper lip. Their nose has about 150,000 muscle units. For elephants, the sense of smell is very important. Elephants can smell predators or other elephants over long distances through scent. Elephants have the largest brains of all terrestrial animals. They are highly intelligent with excellent learning capacity. Female elephants carry their unborn calves for about 22 months, which is far longer than any mammal carries their young. The elephant has a long life expectancy because they have almost no predators. The African elephant can live for up to 70 years in the wild. We share around 98% of our DNA with gorillas. This means that exposure to human illnesses, even a cold, can have potentially detrimental impacts on gorillas as they are so genetically similar to us. They're one of the biggest and most powerful living primates. An average silverback gorilla can weigh up to 180 kilograms and measure over 5 feet tall. They can eat all day long. Mountain gorillas spend about a quarter of their day eating, mainly plants. Around 85% of their diet is made up of leaves. Gorillas can also eat larvae, snails, ants, and even roots. At night, mountain gorilla groups sleep together in nests on the ground, or in trees, that they make from foliage. Infants will share their mother's nests, staying safe and warm. To intimidate rivals, male gorillas strut with stiff legs, beat their chests, and use vocalizations like roars or hoots. Most mountain gorillas live in stable family groups of around 10 individuals, with one dominant male and several females. When they get older, most males and around 60% of females then leave their birth group to join another troop. This helps prevent inbreeding. In the wild, gorillas can live to over 40 years old. Males between 8 to 12 years are called blackbacks. Then from 12 years old, they develop a silver section of hair over their back and hips, earning them the name silverback. Giraffes are already extinct in at least 7 countries in Africa. Just like human fingerprints, no two giraffes have the same coat pattern. Giraffe tongues are bluish-purple and between 45 and 50 centimeters long. Both male and female giraffes have horns already at birth. These lie flat and are not attached to the skull to avoid injury at birth. They only fuse with the skull later in life. The giraffe is the tallest mammal in the world. Even newborn giraffes are taller than most humans. Female giraffes give birth standing up. Their young fall about 2 meters to the ground and can stand up within an hour of birth. Giraffes only drink water once every few days, even when water is readily available. A giraffe's heart weighs approximately 11 kilograms, almost 25 pounds, with an average resting heart rate of 40 to 90 beats per minute. In some populations, over 50% of all giraffe calves do not survive their first year. A giraffe's neck is too short to reach the ground. To drink water, they first have to splay their forelegs and bend their knees. Found throughout different regions of Africa, there are 3 living species of zebras. They are the plains zebra, the mountain zebra, and the Gravy's zebra. Each species has different types of stripes. The width and pattern of zebra stripes vary widely by species. Even within each species, no two zebras have the same stripes. They are as unique as fingerprints. Zebras are impressive climbers. Mountain zebras are well equipped to handle their habitat. They have hard, pointed hooves that allow them to climb mountains. The majority of zebras have fairly social lives. Plains zebras live in small family groups, called harems, with 1 male, 1 to 6 females, and their offspring. They are always on the lookout for danger, keeping vigilant for signs of lions, hyenas, leopards, and cheetahs. The herd is always watching for danger. When plains zebras sense a predator, they use a high-pitched sound to alert the herd. Zebras can defend their herd and territory by kicking, biting, and pushing predators. They will engage in similar aggressive behavior when another stallion attempts to take over their herd. There are 5 species of rhinos in the world. These include 2 African rhino species, black and white rhinos. The remaining 3 are Asian rhino species, which include greater one-horned, Sumatran and Javan rhinos. Sumatran rhinos are the smallest of all rhinos, but they can still weigh about 1,000 pounds. White rhinos are the largest of the rhino species, weighing up to 3 tons. Their diet consists mainly of grass and leaves. Females tend to be more sociable than the more solitary, territorial males. Together, a group of rhinos is called a crash. Rhino horn is made up of keratin, the same protein which forms the basis of our hair and nails. The white rhino's horn can grow 7 centimeters every year. Rhinos' eyesight isn't great. They're unable to see a motionless person at a distance of 30 meters. They mainly rely on their strong sense of smell. During confrontations, they growl and make trumpet calls. Black rhinos snort when they're angry and make sneeze-like calls as alarms. They can smell the poo and urine of other individuals and know who's in the area. Rhinos can often be seen rolling around in mud, giving themselves a protective mud coat to keep them cool, stop insects biting, and get rid of any parasites. Crocodiles are carnivores, which generally means they eat only meat. Crocodiles have between 60 to 110 teeth. When a crocodile loses a tooth, there is a small replacement already on standby. They are able to replace each of their 80 teeth up to 50 times over their lifespan. Crocodiles' jaws can apply 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch, the strongest bite of any animal in the world. A human's jaw only produces 100 pounds of pressure per square inch in comparison. The longest crocodile captured alive measured 20.2 feet and weighed 2,370 pounds by a National Geographic team in the Philippines. Crocodiles don't sweat. To keep cool, they open their mouths, which is known as mouth gaping, very similar to panting. Crocodiles are extremely fast in the water, swimming up to speeds of 35 kilometers per hour or 22 miles per hour. Crocodiles swallow small stones to improve digestion. These stones help grind up the food in their stomachs. This is beneficial for crocodiles that eat their prey whole, or for tougher animals with shells and bones. There have been recorded cases of larger crocodiles eating smaller or younger crocs. Crocodiles have the most acidic stomach of any vertebrate. This allows them to dissolve and digest bones, hooves and horns or shells from their prey. Crocodiles perform a death roll to overcome prey, clamping on using their jaws, and spinning around powerfully. Komodo dragons are in fact lizards, and they are the largest lizards on Earth. They can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 154 pounds on average. Komodo dragons are known for their notorious, venomous hunting strikes. It was believed that they had various strains of bacteria in their saliva that killed prey, but this theory was discredited by the University of Queensland, and it is now believed that they secrete venom proteins similar to that of venomous snakes. Komodo dragons are only present on 5 Indonesian islands, and in no other country in the world. As with most reptiles, the Komodo dragons use their forked tongues instead of noses to smell. They can detect a rotting prey from 2.5 miles away. Not only is their tail as long as the rest of their body, but their tails are strong enough to take down a deer. These giant lizards are ruthless carnivores. Being such aggressive meat eaters, they will eat any meat, from large deer to water buffalo. They can also swim. Komodos have been spotted as far as miles off the shore of the 5 islands they reside on, just swimming along. They can also run as fast as 12 miles per hour. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Check our channel for more informative videos. See you next time.